Good luck, and welcome back to another episode of Builders of Egypt. So, there still isn't anyone in. Oh, there is. There's 7 people in there, but we need more. Now, these houses will upgrade. It's just the area they're living in is kind of horrible. They don't like it. I could totally understand why. I'll get them a booth, and then I'm going to fill the place up with some decorations to make it look nicer for these people. There you go. Have a little park, and then have some trees. Now, for the love of God, that must be a nice enough area. I don't really want to waste money. I want to sort of focus on this episode on making money, because I've noticed a correlation in how much, if you have a lot of money at the end, you're normally pretty good. I have 8% unemployment. Now, what I might do is I might get beer production up and running, because you can't make beer, you fool. Oh well, that's sad. What can you make? More weapons. Yes. Okay, I got rid of some of the unemployed there. Right, I can't make beer, which is upsetting because beer is good. All right, what's your major malfunction? You want access to entertainment. I probably could throw like a... What's the one that's least of a problem here? Not that one. I'll have to build the actual... No, the bandstand's pretty huge as well. But I'd have to actually build the school for them to work. And I've got a lot of forts here. We'll check out the army in just a second. Okay, so get me... No, I need the school. So I want the dance school. It's not massively big. There's only 1 unemployed there. There's 15 over here. If I place that there, will some of those unemployed people go to work there? They should. Yeah, unemployed is now down to 5%. What's the last school? The no, that's not school, you idiot. This. Oh my god, it's humongous. Alright, this humongous building is going here. Alright, unemployment is now down to 3%. Alright, well, what I can do here is throw in... I don't have the nice park. That's upsetting. I quite like the nice park. Right, they've got a booth there, but it's not really... Do you really want a bandstand next to the... Get this here. So this is the... So this is 2 down. So that's like a road there, and a road there, and a road there. And then it should work. If I spin it round, no, because you've placed it in the wrong area, you idiot. Okay, remove that. We'll get it. We'll get it eventually. Alright, please, for the love of God. I thought I had this. I did. I have got it. Weakening of the central authority. Collapse of the state. Okay, as long as... I haven't seen any messages saying that an army is going to attack. So that's nice. Okay, so you've got a nice little entertainment thing. Unemployment is now down to 1%. That's good. That's what we like to see. This is the mortuary, right? Let's have a closer look at this. Oh god, they're just embalming them at the side of the street here. I can imagine this might be quite horrible for you. It is quite horrible for you. I don't really need more people in this area. I might just get them the dance thing Okay, so the pavilion just needs a path to go across, right? There you go. So that's going to be nicer for them. Should be nicer for them. Access to one type of food. The bazaar is quite far away for these people. I maybe should build one up here somewhere. But I don't think there's any unemployment up here. No, everybody has jobs, unless more people come in, which they might. Right, I need you clowns to upgrade. You need access to a food type. I'm going to build a bazaar over here for these people, because I need them to work in here. Turquoise is fairly slow at coming in, especially when there's only like the one thing working on it. You know what, go... If I place it in the middle there, it will serve both sides. Alright. Grab that. There you go. You need to take in, I think it's wheat. You can have 500 wheat. Now this needs to be up at 2,700 for the meat in order. Right, I think just having them level up once should be enough to cover this. See, that's full. But there's no turquoise yet. That's fine. I need clay. There's no. There is clay. That's fine. They were previously super slow at taking clay, and it was really bad. But now they're good to go. Right, build that there. Build that there. I'm up to 65,000, so that's good. Let's check on the army. So we've got you. You've got 7, 8, 8, 8, and our archers. The archers should look like different units. Yeah, they've got bows. There's only 2 of them. They're named after gods: Bastet, Thoth, Tatanet, Mut, Seth. Alright, cool. I thought it was the name of the commanders that were in charge of those battalion, those companies, but they're not. Right, I want it. Oh god. What happened there? Okay, good. We're gonna 3 times speed it. You're still waiting on your food type. These clowns should be going to gather something, and it normally tells you if they're... There they go. That's them there. Yeah, so they're going to gather food. That's excellent. That's really good. And there are people working in my jewelers, which is nice. In order to combat a little bit of unemployment... Holy crap, that was the wrong building. That was the turquoise mine. I don't want the turquoise mine. Yeah, I've got a little bit of unemployment around this area. That should take care of that. Now these houses still have not upgraded. Oh, because they need the food. Alright, well 3 times speed it. Hopefully those gatherers... You got as far as level 4 this far. Lots of things are upgrading. What is that? What is this? What is this? $1,500. But there's something else in here. So that's the meat. That's possibly meat as well. And this is possibly meat. Okay. I think that's what it is. And that's the grain. This is really weird. What is this? I think this is supposed to be that, but the textures are not loaded in correctly. maybe. Yeah, it's meat in jars and meat on basically what's essentially pallets. Hey, these clowns upgraded, and we've got 10 in there, and we've got 10 in there, and now turquoise is flying in, and the jewelers can get to work. Excellent. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit of unemployedness. I don't think anybody wants to buy this. I might build like another potter out here. They're all in jobs. People over there should reach this. Yeah, they'll reach. I've got 1900 wood. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to throw in another weapons maker. There you go, I can get the temple in here. Now I've already got that temple there, and there's this temple here. That's the conservatory. I kind of just want to throw these in to get rid of some of the unemployment. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to throw that in there. There you go. Who else is unemployed? I mean, throwing stuff in like extra fire stations and stuff might not be an awful idea. And it gets rid of some of that unemployment. Just build like a bunch of these. It's a shame that this is weirdly sized. I might just throw in something like a physician over here. I mean, a thing that they'll probably want is the water, but the actual water source, water supply. But I don't want them to upgrade anymore. I am happy with this amount of people. I mean, I might just throw in like a small... Yeah, they're starting to get a bit of unemployedness. There's 5 people there, so it's almost enough to fill up the shrine. There you go, 6. Yeah, there's a couple over here. Yeah, just throw that in there. Why the hell not? I mean, I've got the physician for these people over there, so that's fine. There you go. Build a double road in there. That'll fix itself eventually. Now we're looking good. How am I getting on with jewellery? Jewellery is non-existent, but I think it's because I should be selling it. Yeah, I've exported 1800, so that's good. And I need to gather pottery at the end when the sort of time comes. So right now, I just want to make money. Who is buying what? You're buying wood. You're buying gold, weapons, bricks. You're buying pottery and bricks. You want to buy turquoise. You've just bought a bunch of gold. And you want to buy flat. Is anybody exporting flax? Because if they are, I'll buy it in. No. Alright, that's... I'm not going to build a whole other settlement over here just to make the flax in it. It's not even over here. Must be over this way. Ah, yeah, it's too far away. It's kind of a waste. So I'm not going to do that. This is quite these settlements can grow really big if you try and basically essentially link everything together. But we're up to 58,000. Right, go away. This will go down because I now have unemployment effects. Yeah, there's a couple of unemployed over here. Throw that in there. Just a little shrine next to the harbour. Is that part of that building? Okay, throw that in there as well. Why the hell not? I'll get some people into work. Okay, so I have a ton of pottery, that's good. Because I built this, that's fine. Got a bit of jewellery there. The export on that should be complete. Now I'll have to buy in meat. 2,700 in order to complete the thing. How's the army getting on? 15, 16, 16, 15, and 9. The archers seem to go a lot quicker. Where's that weapons stockpile? I am selling weapons, which is a good thing. I don't mind selling weapons. But I definitely need more of them. Yeah, because you're waiting on weapons. I guess it's because we're selling so much. Alright. Just go absolutely ham on weapons production. Get more people in there. I will throw a weapon production facility. I'll just grab another one over here. We've got plenty of wood. There you go. Grab a few. There you go. Unemployment is going down. Ooh, I hovered over the fort there and it killed the sound, as it so often does. Yeah, I've got a lot of unemployment, so throw that in there and throw that in there. Those people should get to work now. Alright. Yeah, they're in there. They've got the wood. They just need to get the copper. I guess it's the copper that is the slow... potentially the slow element here. No, see, it's just been delivered. So that's what we're waiting on. The copper. And it gets delivered by this ship. No, it doesn't. I thought it got delivered by that ship. But it comes by land. Right, so how much will they sell me? 5,015. That's a lot. And your weapons as well. Yeah, they've basically taken... give me a stockpile. Where is there more unemployment? Sort of down here. I build that there. Push pause. This needs to store copper and you're not going to sell it. Right, so the trader man should fill this up and this up, hopefully. I don't mind if these houses start to downgrade. Like, I'm not bothered about this house or anything at all. I just need to make sure. So you've got some weapons. You don't have any weapons. You've got one. You've got... Oh, god damn it. And you've got one as well. It'd be nice if they made 2 at a time. Because it actually says 0 of 2 here. But it only ever gives you 1. Oh, the juggler school is spitting people out. Yeah, we're looking pretty good though. I'm up to 106,000. I need that copper bloke to come back. There's a little bit left there. Yeah, you're up to 23. That's good. You're up to 23. You're up to 24. 23. And 16. We didn't really need the archers, and I could have taken this unit away. And these probably would have come up faster. I need to stop hovering over these because it makes this weird clicking sound and then the volume dies. Which is really weird. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, you can... Some of these settlements turn out fairly large. Is there room to get another turquoise mine in here? Yeah, there's room. And there's people to work it. I've got 10 in there, so we have brought the unemployment down, which is nice. And there's probably room to build another one, so get that in there. There you go. Because I can sell turquoise, and like I said, I want money. I want a lot of money by the time this challenge is complete. Because we're going to need it. Right, where's the bazaar? So if I build a stockpile in here, because I need... there is people to work it, so that's fine. Switch that off. You are going to be meat only, and you're not going to export it. And then we'll start stockpiling that meat. Because I think the pottery is fine. Yeah, these houses upgrading or downgrading. See, that one upgraded, this one downgraded. It's all over the place. It's madness. It's all good. Hopefully this guy just comes in with and delivers the meat to here. I don't mind if he delivers it to here, but we 5,200. So if we go to this, so that's done. That's done. That is done. It's basically the army we are waiting on. You're at 27. So what I think we'll do is, oh no, Seth, return to the fort. Return to the fort, please. Yeah, if you move your soldiers, god damn it, I hate that weird clicking noise. It's so annoying. If you move your soldiers away from their fort, this stops. See, it's stuck at 67% because it's waiting for those soldiers to come back. Now I need to sort of get him to get his banner back in here, or it won't work. Right, that should be enough. There it goes. So that's weird. And the return to the fort thing doesn't really work. They don't return to the fort. You have to zoom in pretty close as well, also, to see these troops. I guess they're practicing. Yeah, see, these guys here didn't return to the fort. They're in the fort, and they're now working again. We are now getting more. 29. Where's Mutt? Mutt's at 29, you're at 29, you're at 29, you're at 22. So yeah, about another 20 or so soldiers. Ooh, right. This is access to a single deity, which they've got, so they'll instantly just upgrade again. I've got so much jewelry. And I should now be selling like a ton of turquoise. So that's good. Right, basically waiting on weapons. Because there's no copper. So you need to bear that in mind. If you ever get a mission where there's a potential chance for an enemy army to attack and you're relying on copper stores, you're at the mercy of how quickly the trader and how much they will trade with you in a single year. If you've got 4 years and they'll only trade like 1,000 copper, then you're only going to get 10 sets of weapons. So you're only going to get 10 soldiers. Doesn't matter how many forts you have. One thing we could do is import in weapons. We could export them and import them, because somebody will buy them and there is someone that will sell them to us. But the copper is in now. But they're just burning through it so quickly. It's unreal. Right, if somebody could come and buy some gold and some jewelry and some turquoise, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm making a fair bit of money, so if I stop... Yeah, see, they want to buy the weapons, and they'll sell us weapons. Now, if this boat is full, it is, so they won't take any more, so that's fine. So any weapons we make from now on should go to the army. It's another couple soldiers there, it's a soldier there. The old weaponsmith. We're looking good though. Got one unemployed dude who's just sort of living the life. That's great. Good for him. 32, 35, 35, 34, 28. So once these other ones complete, most of the weapons will go to the ones that the units that are falling behind, and that's fine. Yeah, another 1,600 copper in, so that's excellent. There you go, there's the people learning how to dance in the dance college thing. This is such a weird... I love the little statue in the middle. What does this place look like? The dance school. I don't see anybody dancing though, because there's probably not enough people. Okay. Why not enough people? Yeah, there will be. It's like people are just coming and going so quickly. Because we've got it on 3 times speed. You're at 34 now. You're at 36. The game is saving. That's a horrible time to save. Thought the game had crashed there, and you're at 36. Right, we'll come back once these units are almost done. Okay, so we are back. The armies are almost done. So Seth has 49, so they just need one more. Mutt is complete. That's a full unit. Tatanet is also complete, and Thoth just needs one more. So they're just waiting on a couple of weapons. So who are we waiting on? We're waiting on a copper delivery. This is what I'm saying. We're at the mercy of copper. They've actually got... They'll be waiting for people to come and pick up the stuff. Maybe this guy? No. Maybe this dude? Somebody come and retrieve weapons from these people. They have them ready to go. You need a bit of copper, even though you've got copper in store there. Which is weird. Right, they've got copper now. I'm wondering if they're taking them straight to the boat, because I think the boat is in. Ah, yeah, okay, so they need 500. Oh, that's fine. We should have enough copper here to make what we need to go onto the ship and build out these guys. Yeah. This would have been finished if I hadn't stupidly accidentally moved them. Alright, so I'm basically waiting for you clowns to get... they need 2 though, so that's 4, and if they take some... There might not actually be enough copper. We're down at 400 copper. So you've just left or something. Where are you going? The boat must be full, right? There are so many places that make weapons, and I still need 500. Right, speed that up. Because I think we're going to have to wait for even more copper to come in. Which is sad. Oh, they got some. They got a weapon. And you were the last one. You've got weapons as well. Alright, so we're done here. You're at 83%, 85%. So this is my last person coming in. Or is it? Right, you go away. I don't need this. Right, so that's 100%. Hey! We did it. Price of imported goods. Pharaoh is very pleased with your work, and so he should be. I made a blinding fortune. Price of exported goods goes up. Nice. The rate of which armies gain experience. I need this. Rating of the city by the inhabitants is -2. Screw you guys. That was a beautiful city and there was so much for you to do. Initial stock of bread is going to go up. That's good because building military forts, and if you have to import weapons or even the copper and stuff to build them, is expensive. And if you're then going to build in perimeter walls around your settlements and gatehouses, that's going to be expensive as well. So do you want to continue playing this? No, we're good. So no armies attacked us in this one. This was just a solely... This... It's kind of like a tutorial, like this is what you have to figure out a way to make money while spending a lot of money to get the things you need to build an army. So this one is weapons export 3,200, army gather 4. So again, that's 200 soldiers, 4 armies, 50 in 1 army. Gather 2,500 meat, that should be easy. And then the family. So for the family, we need the mansion. I want to actually look at this, if it'll let me start it. Okay. They failed to resist the double attack. Oh god.
70 days, and interestingly, also
I think there's potential for us to get attacked here. Okay, Ultima gave me 1,000. Right, look for the red angry army faces around the map, and that will tell you the direction of where potential enemies might attack from. Now I don't see any, and we don't have the walls, so the fact that the defensive structures are not there probably means this will be, I would imagine, the same as the last one, but the only different thing is you now have this. You need the mansion. This allows to improve the parameter of family for the conditions. So I can make copper here, but I can't make wood. Okay. Well, that's kind of sad. So I'm going to have to import wood to make weapons. And I can make clay and pottery. This is all the same. There's no ship export here, but we can get the tax collector in to tax the mansion to get more stuff. We're back to our set of 3 things. This is all the same. And we have archers, and I wonder if the archers are classed as thingies. What's food? Fish. Oh, thank God. And meat. Uh-oh. 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 We need to check something. Okay, so you want to sell that. That's not great. You'll sell us meat, thank God. Alright. Because the hunting lodge is either bugged or like the slowest production building in the history of Egypt. Right, we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you'd like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Men, this has been Builders of Egypt, and I will catch you later.